Quicker than you thought, Giannina. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Giannina Raffo, Center for Dissemination of Economic Knowledge for Freedom.
Can you see my screen?
Breaking the wall of misinformation in Venezuela.
Thank you. Can you see my screen?
We can see your screen.
Great. Hello, everyone. I'm Giannina from Venezuela, and I'm here to present you an innovative tool that is improving the life of many families in Venezuela by breaking the walls of misinformation. Before explaining you how it works, I want to transport you to Venezuela. Imagine that you are in a supermarket right now and you have $10 to buy chicken and tomatoes for your family. Now imagine you have to go back after 3 days to buy the same chicken and the same tomatoes, but this time it will cost $100. What would you feel if something like this happens to you and you don't even know what is happening? Well, this disturbing experience is a normal grocery shopping day for millions of Venezuelans back home. As you might already know, this phenomenon is called inflation, but the worst part of all is the majority of Venezuelans don't have idea what inflation is, how bad it is, and how deeply it's affecting their quality of life. All of this is because of the systematic and great misinformation that is being imposed in Venezuela right now. Citizens don't have the option or the right to know that their salaries and their savings will worth only half in 1 week, making it impossible to have dreams of freedom, independence, or progress. Government controls media, print, and radio, but they don't control the internet. And with the majority of Venezuelans having access to smartphones and internet, we know this is a good way to reach them. This is how we create the Inflacionometer of Venezuela, a simple and innovative offline tool that allows Venezuelan families to better understand inflation effects, acting in a defense for the absence of reliable government information. The Inflacionometer of Venezuela is breaking the barrier of finding information and is allowing people through their own realities to know what is going on with their salaries and the prices. Thanks to these tools, Venezuelans can now know the real price of food and services using this platform as a personal inflation calculator. The more Venezuelan knows about their reality and the truth of what's going on, the better they can reason, argue, and demand solutions. We truly believe that information is liberating and that knowledge is power. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Really quickly to interrupt, Giannina, I could not see your screen, and I think that might have been the same for others. I don't know if anyone was able to see the PowerPoint, so I really quickly want to pull it up because of all your hard work. The presentation was wonderful. Yes, there we go.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. Do you want to quickly just show us the images that went along with your presentation?
Yes, this was the one that includes the information about the chicken and the tomatoes in the supermarkets. And this is the one that gives kind of like the explanation of the platform, the interactive tool. And this was the final slide.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Julia, for adding this. So the jury, we have Sophia, we start with you, please.
Thank you for your presentation. I have a question regarding your customers. Have you done any outreach to customers and kind of gotten responses to whether or not this is something that people actually want to use?
Yes, this is a great question because our mainly audience are journalists and economists from universities, and they are usually contacted us to know the real inflation rate monthly, so they can do not only their research, but they can go into reports and interviews with the real data of what is the real inflation rates.
Thank you. Second question, a second quick question. Okay, Georgia, please.
How could this then be applied to the public who would probably have the most benefit from having this information and then knowing how to haggle with it, or what actions to take after they have this information?
Yeah, so our first approach to that kind of public is that we go in public transport and print these little flyers that allows any kind of people to know that we have this platform online, and it's in a very low rate of the internet that you will use to access it, because it's a very simple tool. So we not only are online but offline, and we bring people to this knowledge by creating infographics and stories and storytelling. So a very hard concept as inflation can be transformed for different audiences.
Thank you, Giannina. Thank you,
you.
Sophie.